2020 Honda CR-V with a turbo. It's a 1.5 liter. I'm doing air filter and cabin filter. So what you want to do is pop your hood. We're going to come over to this air box. We're going to get these screws out. These are either 8mm or you could use a Phillips on them. There's like 4 of them, I believe. Some in the back, some in the front. I got my 8mm here, or if you want, you could use just a Phillips screwdriver. I really like that Honda does that. So let's go ahead and get these off. Let's go ahead and just undo these real quick. Alright, try not to drop them if they come out. I think these are the ones that stay in, but sometimes they still come out. You can pull this tab off right here. There's just a little tab part you move up and you can slide that right off. Now with that up, you could pull this up a little bit and you could have enough room to snake out that air filter. Just grab it, pull it out. Here it is. I'm gonna get my new one here. This is my old one. Notice it's kind of has like a shape to it. When you get your new one, you want to make sure you have it. There's my Wix filter. Just make sure they're the same size. See, it has these little like prong things on the front. So I'm gonna put a link in the description for Amazon to get one. So check the description for a link. This goes in like this, just like that. It only goes in one way really. So also you want to make sure this tube matches up. Make sure that tube goes into that little air boot tube. Alright, so put this back in place, and then we're going to put our screws back in, and that's how you do your air filter right there. So now we're going to do the cabin filter. You want to pop your glove box, and then come over here, and you want to push this dampener off. It's this little black lever. You just push it down, and it'll pop off, and you could raise it up. It just kind of levers onto this little peg in there. That's just for your glove box to open slowly. Now we're going to squeeze the sides of this and drop it down. Don't put any weight on this because you could break it, so you know, try not to stretch those hinges out. So here's the access door. What we're going to do is first take note that this has an arrow pointing up, and it says up. So I'm going to show you something on that. And this has little tabs on the side. We're going to push the tab and then just pull this backwards. Same for the other side. Just push the tab down and pull this. This comes off. They shouldn't really be hard at all to get off. Now here's our cabin filter. And go ahead and reach in here. Now this has an arrow that says airflow and has an arrow pointing down. So if your new filter says airflow with the arrow pointing down, when you put in the filter, make sure it points down. But if you just have an arrow on your cabin filter it's an arrow that just points up, then just put it facing upwards. It's confusing, I know, but that's how it is. Here's my cabin filter. It's a micro guard. I will also put links in the description for a cabin filter on Amazon, so just check that. What does this one say? Yeah, this just says airflow and it's pointing down. So when we put this in, these arrows are going to be pointing down, because how the blower motor works is it sucks air down into it. So put this guy in with those pointing down, and then like if yours just had an arrow pointing up and it didn't say anything on it, then you would put it in with the arrow facing up, just like this thing says, the access door on the front. I know that's weird and confusing, but that's just the way it is with these filters. Alright, so put this on. This should just clip into place. You just kind of line it up and push it gently. It'll clip on. Raise your glove box up like that. It'll go back to where it's supposed to. And then put this dampener back on here, just like this. If you break this dampener, all it does is make sure that your glove box opens slowly. So it's not the end of the world if you break it. Maybe I'll put a link for that too in case you want to replace it. That's it, guys. Hey, what's up guys? I wanted to tell you about this new soap I've been using by a new company called Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company. They make multiple different bars of soap with their own ingredients and fragrance. They even have a dark matter bar, which is more grittier. If you're a mechanic, you have a lot of dirt and oil in your skin a lot. You can reach them at quantumsoapco.com. Free shipping on orders over $50. These soaps are made in the US with all natural ingredients by hand. No synthetic this, synthetic that. They've been great. They've hooked us up with a GearmoAuto promo code. So if you head over to the website, type in GearmoAuto in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Again, these guys are on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. Check the links below. Thanks for watching.
Pretty good.